Alright buddy, welcome back. It's been a pretty good week and here's today's pickup video. So there were a few things I had ordered some time back and one item I actually stumbled upon. And so we'll get with the one I stumbled upon just by sheer luck. So you've seen beforehand that I like to check out pawn shops close by. There's two pawn shops I usually frequent from time to time to take a look and see what kind of gaming goodies I can find. And so I went to one, and usually it's my go-to place to look for older games. So for instance, like PS2, Xbox 360, PS3. That's usually my my go-to spot. Usually games are like $2 a pop, and I try to look for ones that, you know, hey, it sells for 10, 15, 20 bucks at GameStop, and I find it for $2, and I'm just taking a peek. However, from time to time, I've been fortunate enough to find something newer, and in this case, it was for the Switch. So typically when I'm at the store, usually their Switch games go for like $25, but they don't really get a lot of Switch games. And thankfully, I was able to pick up this little gem, the new Fire Emblem. So I'm looking forward to giving that a try. I'm kind of behind when it comes to playing Fire Emblem games. I do have one for, I think it was the Wii or the GameCube. So I like to usually play games in order, but definitely as far as picking this up for $25 is, I think, a great steal just because it's only came out a short time ago, right? And so for $25, a great find. So next item, along the same lines, is actually one having to do with the Switch that I got specifically. So you saw my earlier video with regards to drift issues. So that was my concern. Was I got a Switch, I probably say over a year ago, and to be honest with you, I have not touched it. I just turned it on for the first time yesterday, put it to charge, never even opened it. It's back here right behind me, and take a look to see. It's been sitting there for over a year. I had a lot of GameStop trading credit. I traded from games. I figured, oh, I'm gonna get a Switch. I'm gonna go rock it out. But what ended up happening was that I ended up spending a lot more time with my Vita because I had that handheld itch, and I already had a Vita in hand and the games I wanted. And then I went back to playing PS4, Xbox One games, so the Switch kind of sat to the side. So I ended up picking up some more games for it. However, with the drift issues, that was a big concern of mine. I thought, is there a way to circumvent that? Now, I've heard good things about the Pro controller for the Switch, but I really didn't want to drop, you know, $65, $70. As you can see, I love picking up games and items on the cheap. You know, I go to like the Goodwill and such, so spending $70 on a controller was not, you know, something I want to really invest in. So I took a look online. What were some options available to use perhaps other controllers I already had? You know, I've got 4 PS4 controllers, you know, probably about twice as many PS3 controllers. And I found this little gem here. It's called the Mayflash Magic NS. So it's for the Switch and for the PC. And also the Neo Geo Mini. I don't own one of those, don't really care. But you've probably seen comparable items. So the 8-bit dough looks like a little orange dongle. This one looks gray. I'll go and pull it out of the packaging for y'all to take a look. But essentially, you know, from reading reviews on Amazon, was that this nice little piece of technology allows one to use their PS3 controllers, PS4 controllers, Xbox One, whatever have you, to use for your Switch. So definitely I've got more than enough other controllers I have that I've acquired over the course of time. I thought, why not give this a try? So, you know, I cleared some space by my TV set so I could hook up my Switch. And so right now it's charging up. And I look forward to giving this a try, so that way I can use, you know, perhaps a PS3 controller. I got lots of those. That'll probably be my go-to. I like the feel of the PS3 controller. So definitely as far, it gives another option. So I'm not even going to worry about Switch drift, right? Who has an old PS3 controller where the buttons work just fine, it works perfectly fine. And so instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, this little Magic NS by Mayflash costs like $18. So $18 plus, you know, the cost of PS3 controller. I mean, I find them for like $3 at Goodwill. So for $21, definitely beats the idea of spending $70 to get something towards going to have a good lifespan. So definitely that's the thing. You're going to invest your money on your sticks from Nintendo, and they keep having drift issues. Who wants to have to mail them back to Nintendo, get reimbursed for it? So I said, skip that. Let's give this a try. So look forward to having a review video on the product to, you know, give my impressions of it, and so keep an eye on that. And then last but not least, So I'm a big Vita fan. I'm not sure if you've known about that, but I've really taken a look for games. If you took a look at my very first video on the channel, I picked up several Vita games leading up to the Missouri Game Con. Picked up a few while I was there as well. So trying to fill out my Vita collection. Now I'm a really big fan as far as one series of game, and that is the Ys series. So thankfully I had a bunch of points from purchases with GameStop. As they will find, Ys 8, the Lacrimosa of Dana, or Dana, depends how you pronounce it. So it's $29.99. Unfortunately, within 100 miles of where I live, there was not a single copy of this game for the Vita. You might think to yourself, why pick up for the Vita? It's on the PS4. It's on the Switch. You own a Switch, Kermit. Why did you bother? Reason being is that, as you know, I try to be thrifty. So, for instance, if I wanted it on the Switch, at GameStop it's $55. For the Vita, it's $30. I own a PlayStation Vita. I have a PlayStation TV or Vita TV, depending on where you picked yours up from, so I can play Ys 8 on the big screen besides on the handheld. So for $30, plus I used some of those points I earned towards a discount coupon, so I got it for like $13 and change after my reward discount. So this is the game I've been looking for. Sadly, they just had their generic black case. There's no cover art. So unfortunately, trying to find cover art for this, replacement on eBay, not going to happen. Contacting NIS America, probably not going to happen. So I'll probably look for a scan, print it off the internet on my color printer, stick it into a case, probably swap it out with actually an original Vita case, and then I'll be able to have something to look at. I'm sure that hopefully down the road you'll hopefully find some original cover art, but if not, it's just for my own personal use, looking at reproduction that I print off the printer, CPUs, So it's been a good week. I look forward to seeing what other things may come on, pick up. So there are a few things. I've been seeing some sales leading up to the holidays, so we'll take a look to see. I think there might be a big surprise, so there might be some foreshadowing, but we'll have to wait and see. So if you like what you saw, go ahead and click the subscription button. Go ahead and click the bell for notification. I'll see you next time. This is the Gaming Hermit. Take care now. See you later.